It's a hockey stream on episode 252 of the VIG Lounge, where the Pittsburgh Penguins continue their trip to Florida to take on the Tampa Bay Lightning at Amalie Arena. Will the Penguins be able to overcome the powerhouse that is Tampa Bay, or will the Lightning be able to prove that Lightning can strike more than once? There's only one way to find out, but before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right in. Gotta go with the alternate jerseys because I love the old Tampa Bay look. I don't like the whole solid blue. And we're underway from Amalie in this random grudge match. As the Penguins win the opening draw, Crosby has the puck, comes around the net, lost it, Letang with a shot, and Vasilevsky pounces on that. Nearly a minute in, Penguins have the first and thus far only shot on goal. Crosby wins that draw, P.O. Joseph with a shot, rebound! Just tipped wide. I thought Rust had a great opportunity there as we focus on Letang for the Penguins in this rivalry matchup, or this grudge match, if you will. Oh, there's the Lightning buzzing around the net, but may have a little bit of a static charge, but Nedeljkovic settled in and made a great save. I think that was a hit on Gensel. Definitely miss him as a Penguin, but those are the tough decisions you have to make when you're rebuilding for the future. Malkin drifts his way in, finds it across, missed the pass. Gensel got it. And now it's up to point the other way. Kucherov. And Letang knocked down as we hear the Let's Go Lightning chant, as they've got a lot to be cheerful about. Back-to-back Stanley Cup winners. Of course, in 19 and 20. Fed up now. Tomasino in. Save made by Vasilevsky on a great chance by number 53. Brandon Hagel knocked down. Pass collected now by Connor Timmins. Carried in by Kevin Hayes. He'll set up shop on the right wing circle. Fling one, rebound! Oh, great goaltending by Vasilevsky. Another shot saved by the Tampa netminder. Bounce into the shot off the pad of Vasilevsky. Hayes going around the net. Cuts out in front, scores! Kevin Hayes has scored a goal! The Penguins lead 1-0. Just does the little wraparound and then flings one. And it goes down low past Vasilevsky, and the Penguins have a 1-0 lead. 12:20 to go here in the first. Penguins 1, Lightning 0. Nice feed up to Connor Timmins, who joins the rush. Timmins fires and he puts it wide. Along the boards to Hayes. Hayes pops out in front again, and Vasilevsky was ready for him that time. Penguins have had a surge now, outshooting the Lightning 10-3 as we approach the halfway point of the first. Crosby wins the draw once again, back to St. Ivany this time. Shot got blocked. Rust with a chance. That's turned aside. May not have even gotten to the net. I think it might have been blocked, actually. And the Lightning come in offside. And we have another stoppage. Hit by Ricard Raquel. Definitely a good guy to target. Braden Point. Want to slow him down. Part of the Lightning's dynamic offense. Crosby wins another draw. Doing quite well in the dot thus far. Brian Rust with a shot save made. As Hedman sends Rust tumbling into the boards. Hopefully he's okay, but Vasilevsky pounces on the puck. And Crosby wins another draw. Back to Kolyachuk! And he got the shot away, but the Lightning are going to be penalized. As Nikita Kucherov is the guilty party. And yeah, that's a pretty good slash there. Yeah, I don't know if you should be clapping and acting like the ref, mockingly did a good job. That's a slash any way you slice it. Or any way you slash it, if you will. Yeah, that's right. I'll be here all week. Tip your waitresses. Draw one by the Lightning in their own zone, shorthanded. Clendening got the puck all the way down, and I thought he was going to skate it in, but he didn't. Right up now to Letang. Now to Malkin. Malkin drifts, shoots, scores! Gino Machino cashes in at the casino, and his favorite game is power play. 2-0 Pittsburgh. Just those little stick fakes right up top. Not a bottle popper, but damn close. And there's the Lightning coach, who I feel looks closer to Penguins coach Mike Sullivan than John Cooper, but that's just me. 9:18 to go, and the Penguins lead it now by 2, courtesy of a power play marker. Malkin looks to get back, and he does! Nice play. Tommy Novak gets it to Tomasino, who had a great chance. Tomasino, dipsy doodle, shoots, save, made by Vasilevsky. Joseph with a bump on Kucherov, who caused the Lightning to be shorthanded and thus resulted in that power play goal for the Penguins. Tomasino and Malkin crisscross. Malkin gets the puck, stops up in the right wing circle, shot it. I think that went off of Vasilevsky and Tomasino. I don't know if that'll actually count as a shot on goal or not, but Connor Timmins across to Joseph. Up the left wing side to Novak, who's just going to send it in. Collected along the wall by Crosby. Crosby with some moves, but Vasilevsky met him and shut it down. Another offensive zone draw for the Penguins. 5:22 to go in the first. Pittsburgh leads it 2-0. Connor Timmins. Save by Nedeljkovic. As the Lightning got a chance when Timmins couldn't clear. .449, and we are feeling fine in the first as the Penguins lead it 2-0. And Brian Rust breaks out for Pittsburgh, gets a shot away, and another save chalked up for Vasilevsky. Oh, I believe that went off of some equipment, maybe off the mask. 3:53 remaining. Penguins doing a great job offensively and defensively as they're nearing 20 shots, and the Lightning are stuck on 4. Timmins, shifty move, save, Vasilevsky! Fed across. Carried in this time. Rebound, score! Raquel with the initial shot! And in Rust, we trust on the rebound! Penguins lead at 3-0. That's why it's got to be nice having a righty play the left side. They switched places, even though it wouldn't matter because they're both right-hand shots anyway. But Raquel with the initial shot. Rust got the rebound, popped and passed. Rust looking for more, and he nearly got it. Oh, knockdown along the wall. Rust has it. Lost it. Koliachona with a hip check. Fed across to St. Ivany. Feeds it up to Koliachona. Koliachona scores! Vlad the Impaler with his second breakaway goal in as many games! And the Penguins lead it 4-0! Look at that bald spot. Can't help it. It's the first thing I notice because it's so prominent that a blind guy can see it, i.e. me. No disrespect to the bald community or balding community, but it's not hard to notice why he's losing his hair after giving up goals like that. Just kidding. Beautiful passing play. Now up to Bemstrom. He shoots. That goes off the glove of Vasilevsky. Koliachona throwing the body as well as scoring goals. And a disastrous period for the Lightning, but a beautiful period for the Penguins. 4-0. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Penguins out shooting the Lightning 24-4. Hits 15-9, a little closer this time though, but also in Pittsburgh's favor. Face-offs 9-5 in favor of the Penguins. And as you can see, 1-for-1 on the power play, courtesy of Evgeny Malkin for the Penguins. Lightning have yet to have a penalty, or a power play, excuse me. But 20 minutes down, 40 minutes to go. Let's see what happens in period number 2. Let's say be the Thunder. They're the Lightning, so you be the Thunder. All right, that works, I guess. We're underway, and the Lightning win the opening draw in a second. Raquel gets it back for Pittsburgh, though. Hounded the whole way. Got knocked down, then got the puck back after knocking a Lightning player to the ice. Dumped in by Joseph. Collected along the wall by Crosby. He couldn't get that shot off. Point now. Oh, huge hit by Joseph. That was a reverse hit by the looks of it. Somebody call up Peter Forsberg on that one. Ricard Raquel the other way. He scores! It's tricky to score a goal unless you are Ricard Raquel. It's Ricky! Tricky Ricky. What a beautiful goal by Ricard Raquel. That's 2 breakaways. And the Penguins are 2-0. It's 5-0. So I swear, once I switch to this dynamic medium view, like I love this. I'm seeing spots in the net that I would never see otherwise. And it's all thanks to one YouTuber. I love it. I absolutely love it. Braden Point. Matt Grizzly feeds it up now to Brian Rust. Rust being pounded by Kucherov. Saved by the Lightning netminder. I don't know if it's Vasilevsky anymore. I think he may have been chased. Find out though, Crosby a shot. No, it is Vasilevsky still. Penguins nearing 30 shots. The Lightning got an extra 2 shots, but are still stuck on 6. Matt Grizzly takes a hit from Jake Gensel. And there's the goalie matchup. Normally you'd want to have Vasilevsky, but right now Nedeljkovic is the better option, at least in this game. Another penalty coming up with the Lightning. Knocked the stick out of the hands of Koliachona. And Koliachona keeps it in, and the Lightning do touch after all. Well, the Penguins have 1 power play goal already, so, you know, so nice. Maybe you can do it twice. Let's find out with this particular power play as the Lightning coach gets an explanation. Brandon Hagel, the guilty party. Yeah, that's a pretty good slash there on St. Ivany. I'm sorry, I thought it was a slash on Kolyachonok, but it is St. Ivany who was slashed and draws a penalty for the Penguins. Doesn't matter as long as he's okay. The end result is the same, and we have another power play opportunity. That shot deflects wide. Timmins out in front. Oh, that was close. Theo Joseph shut down a potential shorthanded bid for the Lightning. Puck carried in by Tommy Novak. Novak stops up, shoots. Rust tried to corral it and steer it in. Got a shot away that time. Novak pops up, front rebound. How did it not go? There's the goaltending you would expect from Vasilevsky. And there's some roughing as Ryan McDonough and I believe Evgeny Malkin are both going to go for 2. Because you saw that McDonough drop the gloves. And the fans do not like this one bit. Yep, it is going to be a 4-on-3. As that is a coincidental roughing minor. So McDonough and Malkin will take a seat. 13:20 to go here in the second. Pittsburgh looking to add to their lead. Connor Timmins with a shot. That got blocked. Lightning able to get it out. Zemgus Girgensons. Kevin Hayes had some room, but he lost the puck. Nice defensive play by Timmins. Feeds it up to Joseph, who'll gain the red line and send it in. Collected now by Crosby. Backhand shot turned aside by Vasilevsky. Connor Timmins. Fed up now. Raquel cuts back. Nice chance. Vasilevsky shuts it down. 17 seconds available for the Penguins to work on the power play as we're approaching the 10-minute mark of the second. Thus the halfway point of the period and halfway point of the game. And I mean, it would be nice to get another power play goal, but it's not like the Penguins really need it. At least right now. Lightning carry it in. Kolyachonok with a bit of a bump. Brian Rust carries it behind the wall. Or behind the net, rather. Behind the wall. Jeez, I was having some renos done. My landlord was getting some renos done, so maybe that's why I'm thinking a wall. I don't know. Any event, here's an icing. Bemstrom to take the draw. In the absence of Malkin. Fed up to Brian Rust. Rust fires, rebound! Got it back to Letang. Shot flutters on goal, and Vasilevsky shuts it down as the Penguins are nearing 40 shots now. Well, that shot deflects. Letang picks it up off the wall, then lost it. Now, Atkinson, former Flyer. Oh, the C's part now for Joseph. Save made, but no, he didn't. Get a little POJ! Squeezed out of that one! And Joseph's got his 3rd goal of the year! And the Penguins are 3 for 3 on breakaways. Even though that last one was very unconventional. Puck fed back now to Letang. Up the right wing side to Connor Dewar. Now Heinen tried to get a shot away, but that got disrupted. Puck comes all the way down on Nedeljkovic. Quick pass to get things moving again for the Penguins. As Danton Heinen carries in for Pittsburgh. He'll fling one, and that shot goes wide. Heinen pops out in front again. That was a nice opportunity, but the Lightning netminder shut it down. Never mind. Get a little high. 43 on that one. As Danton Heinen joins the goal-scoring party and gets his 13th of the year. If anything, I would call the Lightning a nickname of a female UFC fighter so far, knock on wood, the Quiet Storm. Because this is ridiculous. There's another goal. And Johansson just kind of sits back and has to try to collect himself. 6:19 to go here in the second. Pittsburgh has opened up a large lead. Connor Timmins with a thud. Hit across now to Grizzly. Up to Crosby. Crosby trying to drift his way in. And a save by Nedeljkovic as the Lightning are getting a little bit of jump now as we approach the final moments of the second period. 3:12 remaining. Pass back to St. Ivany. Up the left wing wall to Hayes. Drops back and a shot taken by St. Ivany, but it was stopped by Johansson. Bemstrom scores! Kobe Emil Dummy! As Emil Bemstrom gets his 9th of the year. And what a call-up he's been! Oh my word, the Tampa Bay fans are beside themselves as we hear the Boo Birds rain down here at Amalie Arena. Penguins seem to be finding another gear as of late in terms of goal scoring in the last couple of games. Ramping up for the playoffs. There's a hit. Puck fed across. Collected now by Letang. Brought up by the most recent goal scorer, Bemstrom. He's going to look for another one, and he nearly got it. Lazat knocked down. Sorelli brings it the other way for Tampa Bay. And that's blocked on its way to the net. And the Boo Birds continue. It is 8-0 after 2. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Penguins out shooting Tampa Bay 45-8. Hits actually very close, 28-26. Slight edge to Pittsburgh. Look at that, 16-10 face-off dot. Well done, Pittsburgh. And of course, the Penguins 1 for 2 on the power play. And the Lightning have yet to register one. Could be something they would sorely need. I don't know if they can come back, but if there's one team that has the offensive firepower, save for maybe the Colorado Avalanche or Dallas Stars, Tampa Bay's got a great chance to be able to do that. But we're going to do our best to shut them down and not let Lightning strike once. 20 minutes remaining, so 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Let's see what happens in the third. And we're about to start the third, and we're on the way with an opening draw win by Sidney Crosby. Rust drifts into the right wing circle, got bothered a little bit, rather, and bobbled the puck, got it back, and got a nice shot on goal. Draw one by Crosby. Joseph drifts in and shoots. There's a save again by Johansson. If you're joining me late, Vasilevsky was chased after giving up 6 goals. And Johansson has not done much better. Oh, there's another one! The Wizard of Cross tips it in front and shows that there's plenty of magic left in that one. 9-0 Penguins. Surprised that wasn't a big tipper. Maybe because he got it with the shaft of the stick. I don't know, but either way, he definitely tipped it. Crosby, that draw off the right side again to Rust. If the play's there, why not take it, score! Back-to-back goals for the captain! 87th heaven! As the Penguins now lead 10-0. Just steered that one in. Oh my goodness. Crosby wins the draw, get it to Rust again. Why not? It worked twice. Why not try it again? Saved by Johansson that time. Crosby gets it back. Looking for the hat trick, and he nearly got it. But Albert Johansson shut it down. I think his name's Albert, isn't it? Oh, I think it's Johanna Johansson or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember his actual first name. I don't know who Albert Johansson is, but I thought that was it. But maybe not, because that sounds very old to me. But I could be wrong. Mikowski, oh, Brian Rust! Rust is tough on Bolts as he gets his second goal of the game. And the Penguins are now leading by 11. Nearly 5 minutes gone here in the third, and it's the same old song and dance, my friend. Now Tomasino trying to get in on the goal-scoring action. He will. Shoots, rebound! Saved by Novak, or saved off of Novak, rather. Johansson down, but he'll cover up this time. As the Penguins now have an offensive zone draw. Lightning wins said draw. Puck kept in by the Penguins. Novak lost it. Collected it down low. Now Grzelcyk, slightly forced out of the zone, but carried back in by Novak. Novak, long-range shot, turned aside by Johansson. Shot, rebound, oh, saved by Johansson. He's flipping and flopping all over the place. That shot goes off of something. I don't know if that was off the goaltender or not, but we got to try to settle things down here. Shoots, blocked. Save by Nedeljkovic as the Lightning finally get a little bit of offense. Congratulations, Tampa Bay. You're now up to 10 shots on goal. It only took you nearly 2.5 periods. Up now to Bemstrom. He'll shoot. That goes off of Johansson. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to North of 60. Shots. Oh, McDonough. Nope. That was shut down. Crosby defers to Raquel. He'll drift in and shoot. Save Johansson. I think this is the first time I've gotten over 60 shots with the Penguins. So this is new territory for me, but I'm loving it. Penguins look to get it out, as Raquel does. Creates a bit of space for himself, lost the puck, got it back. Crosby with a shot falling down. Imagine if that went in. Now the fans decide, rather than booing, to cheer on the Penguins with a Let's Go Pens chant. Like I said, most fickle fans on the planet, EAAI, shot by Timmins, turned aside. Knocked down. Oh, there's a goal. Nikita Kucherov. No chance for Nedeljkovic on that one. And the Lightning do strike once. It's kind of a fluky goal there. Yeah, the wins are good. I'm glad I didn't do the shutout. A little over 5 minutes to go in this game. The Lightning finally get on the board, but too little, too late. And Victor Hedman, who was usually such a stalwart defensively, shot score! Luke Glendening! With that big gap tooth. That's a hockey smile right there. But the Lightning get two. And with 4:10 to go, they're coming on, but again, too little, too late. That shot goes off, or that pass rather goes off the skate. Nedeljkovic covers up. 3:19 remaining. As the Penguins are well on the verge of another huge 2 points in regulation. Shot blocked, fed across. Pops up in front. Let's try not to blow it here in the final few minutes, but even then, I got such a big lead, it doesn't really matter. Drive kicked out by Johansson. Battle for it, Malkin. Got it back to Koliachonok, who feeds it to his partner, St. Ivany. St. Ivany trying to, oh, he's down. Hedman showing some frustration. Oh, I think we broke the glass. Yes, we did. Yep, Jack St. Ivany's hurt. Hedman with a big hit. Man, this has been a rough year for Pittsburgh in this playthrough with right side D. I've lost all of them at one point. Well, he is on the bench, so maybe you can gut this one out. I don't know, but we'll have to see. 37.5 seconds to go. Lizotte wins the defensive zone draw. Letang gets the puck off the wall. And now it's up to Bemstrom. Bemstrom scores! That's 2 for 52! And the Penguins get one of those goals back at least. And add to this huge lead. It's 12-2. 28.3 to go. Lizotte wins that draw. Trying to feed it across. Bounces off the wall, comes out in front to a Lightning player. Nedeljkovic hangs on. There's the Lightning upcoming schedule, which I'm not interested in. So I'm not going to talk about it more than that. Penguins will travel to Buffalo to take on the Sabres, and I will certainly have that for you in the next game. Bemstrom fires looking for the hat trick, and he did not get it. Hayes is there, though. Letang with a bump. And this one is over. The Pittsburgh Penguins prove that Lightning may strike twice, but the Penguins can snipe for 12 as they beat the Lightning 12-2. Let's take a look at the stats before we wrap things up. We indeed are north of 60 in this game, ladies and gentlemen, as the Penguins outshoot the Lightning 67-17. Hits very close, 48-42. That also goes to Pittsburgh. Look at the face-offs. I don't think I've had a disparity, or I should really stop saying that word. A disparity in face-offs in my favor like that, I don't think all season. 25-14. What a night to be a Penguins centerman in the dot. And the only two penalties that were accounted for were the Penguins getting 2 power plays. I mean, there was that coincidental 4-on-4, but I'm talking in terms of penalty versus power play. And the Penguins were, of course, 1 for 2 on the power play. And it was just an offensive explosion by the Penguins. Thank you all for tuning in to this of 2 parts, first of 2 parts, I should say, of this episode of the VIG Lounge. I will be back momentarily with the Golden Knights as they travel to Minnesota to take on the Wild. So after watching this game, why not check out the Wild and Golden Knights contest as well? And, of course, thank you all for tuning in. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987, and I bid you adieu. Have a terrific Tuesday, everybody.